So I've done a lot of work with Sapelli on the beach where I had my house, and I had all kinds of leftovers in the shop. And Sapelli's great for ocean water and for outdoor work. And I've done also interior work on boats. That combined, I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to make this thing look like maybe a yacht or something. It turned out really good. Well, this is a 1985 Crown. It used to be a school bus. When I bought it, there were no windows in it. It's got a 14-inch roof raise on it. Got 2,600 watts of solar on the roof with a solar maintenance platform. What used to be 2 headlights, I changed it out to 4 headlights and put a couple blinkers up top. You see my mosquito graveyard going on. I think maybe we saved a couple people from getting bit on this trip. All the body work and the sanding was done by the previous owner. So I got it in this condition except for a little bit of the Bondo that I was trying to fill up a couple of things. But I don't know if I'm even gonna paint it. I'd like to, who knows. This is one side of the engine, 855 Cummins, big cam, pancaked, so they lay it flat. Everything that would normally be on the top of an engine, I can access right here. I actually extended the door, the 14 inches as well. Port for the diesel heater. I've got a diesel heater in the trunk that heats up the rear of the bus when we need it. Water in, overflow, and then I elected to do a pressure feed system to where I can switch this to my tank or I can go to city pressure. This metal was all beat up. I replaced all this, powder coated the bumper, got the Roadmaster tow hitch here, and the trunk. Oh boy, this is like wah. So, Crowned in Style did all the solar work on this bus. Crowned in Style is the man when it comes to solar, man. He does a great job. I did all this after electrical from my panel and wired the whole bus, but he did all of these wire runs here. All of the Victron, mounted everything, all the wire runs to the transformer, and I'm telling you what, the SOK batteries, everything that he did, top notch. He's top notch. A marine water heater up top. These 2 boxes right here hold 2 55-gallon freshwater tanks. Pump system's over there. That's the diesel heater is up top on the shelf next to the water heater. There's Elon Musk sitting there with his, his satellite disk. I don't know how anybody could go without it and not have that on the road nowadays, because that thing works just great. As soon as we plug it in, bam, we got instant great internet. 6 24-volt SOK 100 amp hours, lots of batteries. I want to put my tools, I want to load everything in here and possibly do some mobile work on people's buses as well at some point in time. But that's after we have a little fun. 6 cameras, 1 in front, 1 in the rear. It's really nice to have that camera system. He gave me extra doors. I just loaded this thing up and built a storage compartment. This is more of a maintenance side, so both your oil filters, fuel filter, boom, boom, we come on over here. This is eventually going to be, hopefully, my wife wants an outdoor kitchen. This used to be the spare tire area. I have the outdoor unit for my AC mounted down under there. 18,000 BTU outdoor unit with 2 12,000 BTU ceiling cassettes. You'll see that on the inside. I built the door myself out of the original bus door. The original bus door comes over and it has a hinge about 2 inches over right here, so that the door could be swung open or in case of emergency. You could push the door open. I took that hinge, cut it, tapped it into the side, re-welded it onto the existing frame, so the frame came back to here, extended the frame, punched the buttons and hit the code, and it opens and closes all good. And it's like thump. It's like, huh. For the last, well, all of my life, I've been working with tools with my hands. Started as a roofer, waterproofer. Went on to plumbing for years with a guy doing all the in and outs, chasing around In-N-Out burgers. I worked with electricians and everybody. So I've had my hands in all the trades, gone on to a general contracting. Most of the work I do myself. Hired my son for a while, and he is great. He is just awesome. He's helped me immensely through the bus. This is a 13-speed Eaton Fuller manual transmission, so it has your high and low and overdrive, and it drives like a beast. Right now, fully loaded, pulling our Jeep, didn't go any slower than 45, 50 uphills, and other than that, anything flat ground, I'm doing 70, 75, having to back off a little bit and go, oh gosh, I'm going a little fast. Right now, I think I'm getting 6 or 7 miles to the gallon. I was hoping I would get 9 or 10, but with the toad back there and everything that I've done to the bus and all the weight that I've put in it, I think I'm probably down there around 6 or 7. We tried to incorporate things from our house and things that we really loved into the build. This here used to be actually our coffee table in our house. The ends of this are now the nightstands that you'll see in the bedroom. Both of these are actual truckers' air ride seats. We're probably 95% done with the bus, so that you can see there's things just aren't done. But this eventually is going to be a fold-down desk, and not to mention now you can face everybody that's in the living area and use this as another seat to hang out in. It's nice and comfortable too.
So here in the living room, we wanted to make sure we had enough space for our family, 2 kids, both married, and soon to be 5 grandchildren. So we wanted to make sure that we had an open concept. This pulls out into a full-size bed. We have a table back here hidden that comes out. We can fit our whole family here and have a lot of good times and make some good memories.
All of the trim work that you see in the bus, all of this redwood that you see is all sapelli. It's an African redwood similar to mahogany, but it's got a little more texture in the grain. It's wavier, and it actually has like a more glisten to it. It just pops. It like when you see it sometimes, it has different colors and effervescence to it. I love sapelli. All the toe kicks have drawers in them, so we didn't waste any space down there. Instead of baby locks, we put on these rotating locks, so that when we leave, we can just lock all the doors.
This is kind of my domain. I love to cook. I wasn't always like that. I burned water the first time I tried to make food for my boyfriend, who's now my husband. But now I love to cook. So one of the things I really wanted when we built this was a lot of counter space, a lot of cupboard space. This is my favorite drawer. Extra deep, holds my whole set, plus a food processor, plus my Vitamix, which I use almost every day. First time that he built his own drawers, so pretty proud of these. They come all the way out. They definitely hold a lot of stuff. I probably need to edit some more, but I do love to cook. Love the big sink. We could probably wash both of the grandkids in here. And the pull-out trash can. I mean, everything just flows. When we put a lot of thought into the design. Well, I guess my second favorite drawer would be this one. So I guess you can tell I like to cook.
I myself, I have never traveled. I've been a working stiff all my life. Heck, my kids have been to Hawaii, my son's been to Italy. I've been to Baja, Mexico, never even been to Canada. I've been to maybe 10 states and flown over the other ones. I want to travel. I want to see the states. I want to drive this around. I want to hit like Yosemite and Niagara Falls and New York City, and that's important to me while I still have a little bit of life left in me and not hobble through it, you know.
I definitely have no regrets on selling the house. This is a lot more manageable and gives us much more time to be outside doing the things that we want to do, which is get out in nature and meet people, and this is the kind of community that we were looking for.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
The people in this community.
Everybody we've met.
Everybody's been so welcoming. I'm totally excited to be able to hit the road and have fun and enjoy what we've done. All of our hard work.
Yeah, we say we're not here for a long time, we're here for a good time.
That's it. Everything in the bus is electric, all electric cooktop, induction cooktop, all electric stove. We elected to go with no propane because we have so much solar on the roof. We didn't really have a floor plan. When I put these 6 windows in, I just guessed, oh, I should have plenty of room for my bedroom and bathroom back there. We'll have plenty of room for the kitchen and here in the living room. It's an open feel. I mean, it just, you know, I mean, you can't beat just this open feel of both sides being really open and airy. Max Fan only makes a 14-inch fan. Well, this hike crew makes an 11-inch. So a 14-inch would have stuck the trim way out into here, and I don't think it would have opened up underneath my solar panels. 700 CFM, the normal Max Fan is like 900. So this thing really kicks out some air. If you got that in a kitchen hood, you've got a massive kitchen hood. We have an RO system, which is the water drop RO system. It's an electric pressure run RO system, so it doesn't run off the pressure of your tank. It's actually got an electric motor that pushes the water over your RO filter. 600 parts per million going in and only 60 going out. So to me, it's a good system. Gray water that comes out of your RO, which isn't really dirty water, that goes back into my clean tank. I'm barely gonna increase the dirtiness of my water in my main tank if I just run this RO water back into my main tank. Nice big fridge, big pull-out pantry on top, another pull-out here that kind of more of the bathroom stuff, washer-dryer combo unit. All of these panels I can remove. I take off a couple of screws, take off these things. All of these panels can come down and expose everything within this chase to get to my AC units, to run new electrical, do anything I want to in this chase. This is a granite bowl. It's not very functional, but I love it, the way it looks. We went with the Nature's Head toilet. Instead of routing this outside of my bus and having a hole outside of my bus, I have taken a 3M carbon filter, hot glued it in here, and that keeps the stink from going into my bathroom. It works really well. I like carbon filters. Inside of the shower, we've done a light combo fan. I like it. It's kind of noisy. Max fans seem to be noisy. That little hike, that thing is a real nice little fan. Simulated wood tile. I see wood inside showers and it freaks me out. Being a general contractor, I just go, what? You got wood in your shower? Cobblestone on the deck, and I even did a little drain with the stones in it. We didn't go low flow like that mister type of a thing that they make now. We went with a Hansgrohe. It has an on and off valve on it that works great. It turns down to just a little tiny stream. My wife takes a shower, she moves it down to here. She's down here. I take a shower, I can move it up here. Oh, look, I'm getting wet. We kind of like that one. And down under my stairs here, those are the wires for the heated floors. The heated floors aren't hooked up yet. Everything that you see runs back and forth in this bus is all tied in under these chases, and it goes all the way through. I can access these chases front to rear. This is my water heater. Now it shuts off at 10 o'clock, turns back on at 6 in the morning. I went for marine style level indicators. They aren't like those little dots, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, whatever, you know. Those RV things, they're just the worst. I have both ACs on right now, front and rear. There's my AC load, 1100, but PV chargers are hitting 1968. So I got 2600 watts almost, pulling down almost 2000, charging my batteries, running my AC. Yeah, it should be up to probably 100% again by the end of the day on the batteries. And built that door, extended it, and reused the hardware so that it would close up real tight. And it's sealed up real nice too. It worked out really nice. Again, I've just kind of tried to create that boat yacht look. The metal in the back was it just came out serendipitously. I say that word a lot with this bus because this is all scrap metal from when I did the outside of the bus. All these pieces are just scrap metal. It just fell into place and it just happened. I tried to keep the grain moving down these as well, domino jointing them together and then making that radius flow. Got drawers underneath all the nightstands. I made it so that I could open up the window and we'd have like right now you can hear the creek running out there. So usually we'll sleep like this at this side, but last night we slept over here. Being able to lay here in your own bed and hang out, the greenery all out there, this is what it's all about. This is why I work so hard. I'll be able to go places and just relax, chill out for a while.